Alright, once again, I am BabyNoobCakes, and we are back again to episode 3 of Shadowrun Dragonfall. Last time we went to go get, revenge for Monica. Monica getting killed, and we went to that burnout apartment complex, and let's see, we met some pretty just awful people, just a lot of junkies and a lot of people just looking for drugs, and it was like a rave club owned by a gang, and it was not a good place to be, but we defeated a scorpion or a spider or something upstairs. Well, let's go talk to Paul and see what we need to do next. Amsel's expression is harder than you've seen it before. When he speaks, his voice is grim.
Ager has told me of Greenwinter's death. She said that he died in the same manner that Monica did.
She shouldn't have done that. No. It wasn't a pretty sight. Amsel nods gravely.
I know that you and Ager have had your differences. I will tell you that she was badly shaken by the sight of Winter's body. She also mentioned that you found something in Winter's safe. A package full of very old discs. May I see them?
Of course.
Good God.
Gingerly, Amsel lifts a disc from the bundle and holds it up to the light. Slowly, he begins to turn it in his hand, causing rainbow patterns to shimmer across its surface.
I haven't seen one of these since I was a boy. This is a DVD-RW, a data storage medium from the mid-2000s. I'm amazed that Winters was able to find a device that could play it.
Because in the future, everything is wireless. Everything is wireless. Do you know how we can read these things? He puts down the DVD in his hands and quickly inspects the others.
The first disc that I looked at might be readable. The others are damaged. Some severely so. I have my doubts about them. For now, let's concentrate on the undamaged disc. There is a little shop outside, the Data Haven. Talk to the proprietor, Malit Holier.
Man, what a name.
She might be able to help. Tell her to put the cost of the device on my account.
Why don't you do it yourself? This might come as a shock, but I'm not your errand boy.
Yes, you are.
Oh, I guess I am then.
I am your fixer. I find you jobs. You carry them out. That is our arrangement. Now please, fetch the damn device.
Let's go talk to Dietrich. We didn't really talk to anybody after the last mission. Hey, boss. Dietrich gives you a slight nod. What can I do for you? Any thoughts about that last run you'd be willing to share? Well, we found Winters. That's something, I guess. This whole thing has me feeling uneasy, boss. But at least we have a direction to look in. How are you holding up? You seem to take Monica's death harder than the others did. Dietrich shakes his head, a wistful expression on his face. Nah, no harder. But I'm less buttoned up than the others are. Ager will never let herself show any weakness, and Glory, well, she's too full of chrome to feel much of anything. He shrugs. Me? I don't give a damn. Spent too much of my life putting on a show for others already. What do you mean by that? I used to front a punk band way back when. Believe it or not, I've spent a pretty good chunk of my life on stage. Whenever we weren't playing, I was living up to our fans' expectations. Spouting off, getting into fights, getting drunk, getting laid. Not a bad life, all things considered. Wait a second, you can sing? He regards you with a critical eye. I was the front man for a punk band, boss. Fuck no, I can't sing. That does sound right. He grins. But I wasn't half bad at riling up a crowd. What was your band called? Maybe I've heard of it. Oh, I doubt it, boss. We never really got any airplay. Spit it out, old man. All right, boss, if you insist. The band was called Messerkampf, spelled just like it sounds, in big capital letters with an exclamation point. We weren't a big act or anything. We sold a few records here and there, toured around Europe. We had a decent following in England, and we holed up in London from 31 to 36. Spent most of our time slumming around it in the East End and picking up enough Cockney to irritate the folks back home. Hey, he is supposed to be Cockney. All right. He shakes his head. Truth be told, that whole chapter of my life is a bit of a blur. We didn't do it for the fans or the fame, and we sure as shit didn't care about money. All that mattered to us was staying young and drunk and angry. He takes a moment to examine his gnarled hands. A sad smile is on his face. We managed the second two. Good God, where is the time gone? Dietrich shakes himself from the reverie and looks back up at you. That familiar, easy grin returns to his face. Well, anyway, boss. Everything ends eventually, and I washed my hands of all this years ago. So let's change the subject, if you don't mind. How did you go from affronting a band to running the Shadows? Wasn't as big a leap as you'd think. I already had a healthy disrespect for authority, and I had my magic to back it up. One nice thing about shamanism, as long as you keep your idol happy, it doesn't matter what else you do. The Dragon Slayer chose me to be his servant, and as long as I was scrapping with someone bigger than me, he didn't care whether I did it on stage or in the shadows. Tell me about the Dragon Slayer. He shrugs. Not much to tell. He chose me when I was just a kid. I could always feel him in my heart, goading me to laugh louder, hit harder, and get rowdier than the rest. Of course, my family didn't understand. But the hell with him, I thought. I knew I was destined for greater things. So I listened to him, and I cracked the skulls of a lot of bad people. He saw this and was pleased. He rewarded me with magic, and I used that magic to crack bigger, thicker skulls, and so on. He shrugs. It's a simple life, but a good one. So long, Dietrich. Take it easy, boss. Or he nods to you. Take it easy, boss. Let's go talk to Glory. Glory's expression remains distant, but her lips curl upward into a hint of a smile. BabyNoobCakes, need something? Everything still okay with you? You never need to worry about me, BabyNoobCakes. I'm fine. You can't have started running in the shadows much more than 5 years ago, tops. So what's with the vintage chrome? That's not a story I'm interested in telling out of context. If you really want to get into it, we're going to need to go back. Way back. She stares at you with her cold, dead eyes. I'm not sure that you want to do that. You say that you'll give me answers when we talk about your past, so let's talk about it. Why do you care? There is no hostility in her voice. If anything, she sounds suspicious. Because I'm the leader of this team, and I need to know as much as I can about the runners who are working with me. She pauses for a moment, considering. Then she nods. All right, fine. We can talk, but we're doing it on my terms. This is a long story, BabyNoobCakes. Long and ugly and cruel. Are you sure that you want to hear this? Quit stalling and start talking. All right. I'm going to start at the beginning. Not for you, for me. I guess that it might help me to say all of this out loud. She takes a deep breath, then releases it. When she speaks, her voice comes out in a cool monotone. My family lived in Stuttgart. It was a nice enough place, I suppose. My parents worked as wage slaves for IFMU. My mom was a good person. Once upon a time, my father was a decent person as well. That's what Mom always told me, but I never knew him that way. She pauses for a long moment. When she begins speaking again, some of the ice has fallen away from her voice. For the first time since you met her, Glory sounds alive. The dad that I knew was an old damaged Euro war vet who turned out to hardline religion to make sense of the world. In Stuttgart, that meant either the Ritter Christie or the fascist cousins, the Kreuzritters. My father chose the latter path. I still remember hiding in my room when my father had his Kreuzritter brothers over for a prayer group. They would drink and get rowdy and spend an hour or two riling themselves up with talk about heretics and the devil's work. Then they'd go find some poor elf or dwarf, stomp the living shit out of him, and drown him in the Neckar. Meanwhile, I'd be holed up at home with Mom, who would commemorate the event by drinking a bottle of wine and crying herself to sleep. Just elves and dwarves? I'd assume that a mage or an orc would make a more tempting target. What? You mean pick on a victim who could fight back? Glory shakes her head. No, my father and his pack of jackals weren't up for that kind of trouble. They'd have had more than enough of real combat when they were young men, back in the Euro Wars. They just wanted to feel big and in control of their lives again, and it didn't matter to them who they hurt in the process. Anyway, aside from the fact that my dad and his buddies were a bunch of murderous assholes, life was pretty normal. I went to school, made friends, hung out with my mom, kid stuff. Then I turned 14 and everything went to shit. Glory pauses, then swallows hard. Ever so slightly, her cheeks flush red. Suddenly she looks self-conscious, as if she's just snapped out of a trance. As quickly as it came, the flush of emotion disappears. Her voice frosts over. I don't want to talk about this anymore. You don't need to say anything that you don't want to. If you ever want to talk, you know where to find me. Thank you for your understanding. Glory stares at you through cold, dead eyes. Now, let's get back to the job at hand, shall we? Hager turns to face you. There's a pained look on her face. Ager turns to face you. There's a pained look on her face.
Look, I owe you an apology.
I'm listening.
When Monica died, I was pissed. It probably doesn't come as a huge surprise, but I took that anger out on you and I shouldn't have. Seeing Winter's body like that was enough to convince me. You couldn't have done anything to help Monica, and I couldn't have either. We're dealing with something new. Monica was a good friend of mine. Her death hurt. I got carried away and I said some things that I shouldn't have. I want to apologize for that.
Her body relaxes. She begins to turn away. Anyway,
that's all I wanted to say.
there are a few things that I wanted to say. She stops and turns back to face you. You can see the wariness behind her eyes.
Go ahead. Nobody's stopping you.
You're a valued member of this team, Ager. We need you more now than ever. I'm glad you're on my side. She raises a hand to stop you. The expression on her face has gone from cautious to annoyed.
Cut the bullshit, fearless leader. I don't respond well to flattery.
I wasn't trying to flatter you, Ager. I only wanted to tell you
how wonderful and valuable I am. Yeah, I got that part. And now that you've given me a pat on the head, suppose that you expect me to fall in line like a good little soldier. You know, there's nothing easier or more hollow than an empty compliment. It's cheap manipulation, and I can always see right through it.
She turns away.
You should go. I've got prep work to do for our next run. You've got more important things than to watch me pack my gear.
Fine. Whatever. Isn't there more members of the team? Yeah, we got that Decker now, don't we? Is he up here somewhere? I didn't really give him a voice last time. I figured he wouldn't be that big of a player, so I kind of just didn't give him a voice. But, what kind of voice for this guy? Blitz looks up at your approach. The table beside him is littered with cigarette butts, and a data jack cable dangles from a portable terminal set up by his side. Hey, I'm trying to think of a good voice for this guy. I can't really think of anything. Hey, Chief. You need something? Hey, Chief. You need something? Yeah, there we go. That's a good one. Hey, Chief. You need something? Any thoughts about that last run you'd like to share? Well, Chief, I wasn't around for most of it. But you got me out of that hotel, and for that, you've got my eternal thanks. Just checking in. You doing all right? His smile widens. Great, Chief. I'm doing just great. It's real nice to be able to wind down and relax for a change. Oh. It's real nice to be able to wind down and relax for a change. No more worrying about this ganger or that ganger sneaking behind me and slipping a knife between my ribs. He slaps the table with a grin. It's a good change, Chief, I've got to say. No one is ever really safe. Not when gangs are involved. Don't let your guard down. His smile widens. He taps his chest. You can see the outline of a machine pistol through the leather of his jacket. You underestimate me, Chief. I never let my guard down. Not even here. Catch you later, Blitz. Oh yeah, I'm going to talk to this person about the DVDs. Oh, it's that person I never talked to. Malit Holye. Welcome back. What can I do for you? I acquired this drone. Can you get it back up and running again? Yeah, probably. Might take a little bit of doing, though. I love working on these old corp drones. Can't make you any guarantees, but either way, it's on the house. I'll leave it in your hands. I'll start on it right now. See you later. Hang on a second. There was something else I wanted to talk to you about. She glances back up at you. Yes? Go on, then. I'm listening. I'm looking for something that can play back a DVD-RW. Really? That is old tech. Very old, in fact. Just a moment. I'll go look. She turns to rummage through a bin of obsolete components at the back of her stall. Ah, yes. Here we are. The dwarf wrestles a mid-sized flat-screen display out of the bin. The display hasn't old enough hookups to connect to a DVD player. RCA, you know? Oh, this display has old enough hookups to connect to a DVD player. RCA, you know? Vintage. The player itself, though, this I do not have. You may wish to try your luck down at the Junkyard. There is a scavenger there, a primitive man with a crude disposition. If anyone here in Crew's Bazaar can help you find your DVD player, he can. But he will almost certainly attempt to overcharge you for it. She takes a deep breath and smiles up at you. But you are not here for gossip. Shall we conclude our business? I could give you the display for, say, 200 Nuyen? Paul Amsel said to charge it to his account. Ah, very well. I will have it packaged up and delivered to Herr Amsel straight away. Best of luck finding your DVD reader. I wish you well. The Junkyard, huh? Where is the Junkyard? Somewhere over... Aha, there it is. Wait, who's this guy? The Romani Patriarch is an impressive figure, an enormous man in his late 60s, burly and broad-chested despite his age. His voice is deep and resonant, and his breath is heavy with the stench of pipe tobacco.
To Avon Backstale, elf. You're here to conduct some business? If so, I welcome you to Metback Arms and Ammunition. If not, keep right on walking.
Oh, he's just a vendor. Don't mind me. Medbach's face hardens. After a brief pause, he gives you a curt nod.
Very well, Gajo. But if you come round again, you come with money and you come to buy, understand?
He makes a shooing motion with his hand, waving you away.
Move along now, Devlasa.
Is that the elf language? Because there are a few different languages that popped up around some of the new races. And I think elf and orc have one, but I don't think troll or dwarf do. Not 100%. Anyway, a stout old man looks up from whatever old tech he's tinkering with to squint at you through thick, old-fashioned glasses. He pushes them up with an oil-stained finger as he straightens up to nod at you. He speaks with a gruff but well-meaning tone, heavily accented with German tonality.
Guten Tag. What can I do for you?
Malit tells me you're the man to speak to about DVDs.
That little shrew sent you my way, huh?
Schrody's smile broadens.
Will wonders never cease? Well, introductions are in order, I suppose. Shrody Bookman, at your service.
The old man raises a grimy hand in salute.
Need something salvaged? Some old components? Velect? I'm indeed your man.
Wonderful. How about that DVD player?
Well, let's see. I think I've got something that'll work for you.
Shrody rummages through the junk heaped on the table behind him. A few seconds later, he snatches a battered plastic lozenge shape from the pile.
Ah, here we go. An old Korean player that I dug up last week. A 2010 model, a real beauty.
Shrody's smile broadens, and he gives you a conspiratorial wink.
I fixed her up and got her running, but without any discs to read, I've mostly been using her as a paperweight.
Sounds like what I'm looking for. How much do you want for it? Shrody glances back at the DVD player, a rueful expression on his face.
Well, I'll admit, I'm a little loath to part with her. There are plenty of folks out there who'd really appreciate an old player such as this. I don't know what your intentions are for it. I suppose, given the time and trouble I took putting her back together, that I'd be willing to part with her for, say...
Shrody's eyes dart over to your gear, a calculated expression on his face.
About 500 new yen?
Yeah, that is kind of a ridiculous amount of money. But I don't really... Ooh, could I offer you something in trade? The old man pauses for a moment, considering.
I'll tell you what. A few months ago I had, well... we'll call it a difference of opinion with that Barakazi fellow from the soy calf shop. He hasn't let me in his establishment since, and I'd sell my mother for a decent cup of coffee. You get me a cup of Turkish coffee, real stuff, not that fake junk, and I'll give you the DVD player. Sound like a deal?
Ah, as it happens, I have a mug right here that I bought like a week ago. But he doesn't know that.
Thank you.
Shrody gratefully accepts the coffee, then snaps the lid back and inhales deeply, wiggling his mustache as he processes the scent.
Yep, that's the real stuff, all right.
Shrody gingerly picks up the ancient device from the table and presses it into your hands. The plastic is scuffed and worn, and it rattles a bit when you move it.
Give it some good use, okay?
Back to Paul. Oops. Going back to Paul. Doodle-doo-doo, going back to Paul. I don't know. Hey, Paul. How's it going, Paul? It seems that Amsel has assembled the team in your absence. They stand in a group around the old display that you had Malit deliver. On their faces, you can see excitement and apprehension, curiosity, and dread.
BabyNoobCakes, have you procured a DVD reader?
I have it. It's right here.
Good. This should only take me a moment.
Amsel disappears behind the ancient display. After a few minutes of fiddling with its battered inputs, he reappears, a satisfied look on his face.
Everything appears to be functional. The disc should be ready to play.
Well, don't keep us in suspense. Start the damn thing already.
BabyNoobCakes went to the trouble of fetching everything. Let him do the honors. Amsel steps back, clearing a path for you to access the antique machine. Oh, I thought, never mind. A soft whirring sound fills the air as the ancient DVD player spins the disc up to speed. The scratched LCD display comes to life, and a menu fills the screen. Play track 1. Aw, there's no actual little videos. That would have been a cool touch. The screen goes black, and a cheerful digital chiming sound spills out of the display speakers. The display's speakers. A crackle of static fills the air, coupled with a shrill electronic whine. After a few moments, the display goes live, and a disheveled-looking man appears on the screen. His eyes glitter with excitement. The timestamp on the screen is 2034-9:15.
Hermie, I think we found her. After all this time. Farashwinga. I knew she wasn't dead.
His speech is jittery. You can hear the urgency in his voice.
She survived the Dragonfall. Just as I've always said. I knew it. And I was right.
The screen explodes into static, and the electronic whine in the background sharpens into a needle-like pulse of high-pitched sound. Somewhere in the background, Dante lets out a low whimper. Then the screen clears, and the excited face is closer to the screen than it ever was before. The words spill out of him in a breathless tide.
Taking a team into the Sox to retrieve her. The radiation be damned, and we will take appropriate precautions, of course, but we must go. Herbie, I think the body may be nearby as well. Somehow she has survived for all this time.
The screen explodes into static again, then clears. The figure flickers across the screen.
May not be back for some time. Look after Mom, okay? I worry about her. And Hermie, stay safe out there. I know that things are heating up in Berlin, and I know you. Student protest, civil uprising, you'll be in the middle of it, I'm sure. Just stay safe, all right? And I'll do my best to do the same. I don't know what's going to happen when I step into the Sox, but I do know one thing. If the Firewing is still in a danger, I will put an end to her, once and for all.
The display goes black, and the background whine fades away. A moment later, you find yourself deposited back at a menu screen. Let's play track 2. The screen goes black for a moment, then a figure appears on the screen. Your late client, Green Winters. His elbow is planted on the table that he's seated at, and his chin rests on his palm. The other hand is wrapped around a bottle of cheap whiskey. The timestamp on the video reads 2053-1225, like a year and a half later, if I'm counting right.
Yeah. Found the message Adrian left me all those years ago. Got it cleaned up as best I could. Strange hearing his voice again.
He pauses to take a long pull on the bottle, as I pause to take a drink.
It's good to hear him, even if he did insist on calling me Hermie. Dr. Adrian Vauclair, the hero of the people, the Dragon Slayer, my brother.
He grimaces and rubs his eyes.
Hard to believe it's been almost 20 years. All right, so I'm gonna start recording these DVDs again for me, for Adrian, for whoever might end up watching them. Every time I do this, it winds up feeling like a waste of time. And I keep doing it anyway, on the off chance that I'll find something important. If I stumble into the clue that leads me to my brother, I know that I'm gonna want it on film. I've been doing this for almost 20 years now, after all. No sense in quitting now. Christ, 20 years. All this time and still no leads. Even with all of my contacts, my resources.
He takes another long swallow of cheap liquor.
Even with my legendary bullheadedness, I've made no progress at all. And I haven't turned up a single goddamn thing. You wanna hear something funny? The closest I've gotten to a clue was a rumor Apparently, a team emerged from the Sox a while back. Nobody's clear on the date, but... Oh, and get this!
He leans into the camera and gives a conspiratorial wink.
Supposedly, they vanished without a trace.
He upends the bottle, drains it, slams it back down to the table. His eyes are rimmed with red.
Not much of a rumor, considering I already know that you're gone, big brother. I live with that every day.
Abruptly, Winters leans forward and reaches for something off screen. The display goes black. A few seconds later, the main menu returns. Play track 3. There's a grinding sound from the DVD tray and Green Winter's image appears on the screen. There's an eager look on his face. The timestamp on the video reads 2054, 1012.
Stumbled upon this archival footage of Ferristwinga's original attack, months before the Dragonfall. Easy to forget how devastating it was. Adrian saved a lot of people by bringing her down. And I've got the footage all queued up to play. Starting it now. Additional comments to follow.
The slow whir of the DVD player shifts to a high-pitched whine. A distorted, wavering image blooms into being on the screen. A timestamp in the upper right corner of the screen marks the date. July 6, 2012. Wait, this happened, well, from right now, about 8 years ago? There was a dragon attack 8 years ago? Whoa! Oh, they actually do show it. Awesome. It's difficult to make out when you're seeing it first. The scene is dark and smoky, and the telltale flashes of emergency vehicle lights flicker on the periphery of the screen. The camera pushes in, and you can make out two figures standing in a ruined landscape. All at once, the sound cuts in.
Again, for those of you just joining us, we are coming to you live from Stolberg. A few hours ago, the dragon, Ferristwinga, launched an unprovoked attack on this sleepy Harz mountain town. And as you can see behind me, fire, ashes, and blood. We are joined tonight by a survivor of the latest and most horrifying attack.
The reporter turns a face to a pale man standing behind him.
Sir, I understand that you've been through a terrible ordeal. Thanks for taking the time to speak with us tonight.
The camera switches focus to a middle-aged man with a haunted look in his eyes. He stammers out a reply. Yes, of course.
If you could, sir, please, tell the people at home about your experience of the attack.
It was horrible. Just pure chaos. So many people are dead. People I knew. Roasted alive or trampled to death trying to escape. My own house was burned to the ground during the attack. My family, we have nothing now.
You made it through the attack, though. Your wife, your kids.
Yeah, we made it. Thank God. We rode out the attack in a small shelter. Me, my wife, and our two daughters. The shelter, it had protected us, but the heat was just unbearable. We couldn't have stayed in there much longer than we did.
How long were you holed up in there?
3, maybe 4 hours. I don't know. We just stayed inside until the heat died down and the screaming stopped.
And what happened after that?
When it was over, when the air cooled down, the reporter nods and the man continues. We stepped outside. There was nothing left. Just smoldering wreckage in this dense cloud of black, oily smoke. And the stench in the air. God, that smell. It smelled like roasting meat. There is a long pause. From the tortured look on his face, you can tell that the man is struggling to decide whether or not to continue speaking. Eventually, he does. My girls, they found what was left of their nanny outside. Her body. What was left of it was slumped against the shelter door. I kept telling myself that I couldn't hear her pounding to get in. But that isn't true. I could. I just couldn't bring myself to open the door. I couldn't risk my family like that. Not for her. Not for anyone.
Thank you, sir, for taking the time to speak with us.
Yeah, sure.
You heard it here. An absolutely chilling account of tonight's attack. Again, the town of Stolberg has been reduced to ash. another victim of the Firewing. Stay with us for more up-to-the-minute reporting on Ferrishwinger's Reign of Terror.
Green Winter's face reappears on the screen.
Okay, it's time for a new approach. Adrian's a complete dead end. That is pretty much clear by now. So I'm gonna do some digging on Ferrishwinger instead. Let's see how this goes.
The screen abruptly goes black as the video cuts off. A few moments later, you find yourself returned to the menu screen. Let's go for track 4. The DVD player ramps up to speed, filling the air with a shrill whining sound. Once again, Green Winters, timestamp 2054, 1031.
Well, that was a bust. Little progress on Ferrishwinger either.
He shakes his head.
I don't know. It's weird. The information is there, it's just wrong somehow. It's too well laid out, too simple. Real life is messy, and this feels just a little too neat. That's not the only thing that's nagging at me. I'm getting that tingly feeling all up and down the back of my neck again. Feels like I'm being tracked. I'm no Matrix hotshot like Clockwork or Schaefer, but I'm good enough to know when someone's on my scent. Gotta install some new security measures. Can't be too careful.
Winter's image disappears. The display goes black. Once again, we're back at the menu. We're looking at Green Winters. I just feel stupid saying this over and over. Oh, he is seated at a computer off to his left. An enormous monitor fills the screen. His voice carries an edge of panic. Timestamp 2054, 1109.
Christ, I'm getting too close to something. There's a trail of bodies, and there have been disappearances. Gearbox, Mercian, Peregrine. They've all disappeared within the past few years. Gearbox just went AWOL yesterday. And they were all making the same sorts of inquiries about the Firewing that I've been. There are ghost stories spreading around the Decker community. Stories about Deckers disappearing and then showing up later. Again later, but wrong somehow. Scary stuff. And I'm starting to think that it's true.
Blitz leans in to whisper to you.
I know the stories that he's talking about, Chief. Never really put much stock in them. Not until now. Could these rumors be related to what's happening here? Or am I being paranoid?
He pauses for a moment, as if seriously considering the question. Then he shakes his head and slams his fist on the table.
No, I don't think so. Something big is happening here. And I'm right in the middle of it.
Ager cuts in.
That's a bit of a leap. One other thing. Tolstoy told me a story about a kill team that might be related to all of this. Apparently, a Decker named Hellbore posted a theory about Ferrishwinger to the Shadowland BBS about 5 years ago. About an hour later, a mil-spec team showed up in Meat Space and cooked her entire apartment with her in it. If what Tolstoy told me was true, Hellbore live posted the event. She described her killer, this great big orc with skin grafts. Ooh, we know this guy. Then the whole thread disappeared, gone without a trace. Leap, Agerlove, sounds like he's on the right track to me.
Ager holds her silence, but concedes the point with a small nod. On the screen, Winters pauses. He looks like he's working up to something. Finally, he speaks.
I'm just gonna go ahead and say it. This has got to be Ferrishwinger. All of it. Adrian was right about her, but she's still alive, and she's out of the socks. She's covering her tracks, working the shadows, preparing to rise again. And that means I have to find you, Adrian. For everyone's sake. Thankfully, I've got a lead. For the first time in 2 decades, I've got a solid goddamn lead. I've backtraced all of the Matrix nodes that Hellbore was looking into, back before she got cooked. Whoever's been purging the Matrix didn't think about that. And I've found that she'd turned up.
Winter stabs a few keys on his keyboard and an image expands to fill the screen of his monitor. A satellite photo of a rural landscape, annotated with GPS data. A set of map coordinates. So now, I've got a target. A place to start digging. The Harfield Manor, conveniently located on an isolated stretch of countryside, miles away from prying eyes. Matrix record indicates that some sort of data vault exists beneath the estate. So that's what I need to get into. And this is where we came in. As if on cue, a familiar image winks onto the monitor to Winter's left. Monica. I think I'm gonna tap Schaefer for this job. She's got the skills to bypass whatever security they're running out there. And she's gullible enough to take the job in the first place. I'll feed her some line about flux state security, and she'll eat it up with a spoon.
I warned her.
Emsel's voice is choked with rage.
I warned her.
On the display, Winter's mouth parts into a broad grin. Time to put the plans into motion. By this time tomorrow night, I should have the information that I need. And on the off chance that Schaefer gets taken out, well, that'll tell me something too. Can't make an omelet and all that. Until then. Winter's image disappears, the display goes black. A few seconds later, the main menu returns. Oh boy, track 6, here we go. When you play the 6th track, a small video window appears. You recognize the scene in the window. You are looking at the tattered drapes and nicotine-stained wallpaper of Winter's hotel room at Das Kesselhaus. That's the name of the place we went to last episode. The timestamp on the video reads 2054, 11:10. There is a blur of motion, and the haggard form of Green Winters lumbers into frame. Suspicion confirmed. Schaefer dead. Christ! Winters reaches a shaking hand off camera. A moment later, it returns clutching a cheap plastic drinking glass. He gulps something down, wipes his mouth with the back of his hand, and takes a deep breath. Okay, back up, slow down, start from the beginning. Winters closes his eyes and makes a visible effort to calm himself. When he speaks again, his voice is steady. Got the call from my contact in the cruise bazaar. Schaefer killed on the estate run. Matrix security at the state cooked her brain. Considering Schaefer's skill and experience, on-site ice must have been extreme, even by Berlin standards. Security of that kind cost real money. Given the evidence uncovered so far, corporate involvement unlikely. The connection to the Firewing is too strong. So, let's come right out and say it. The dragon is what we're dealing with here. And the smart money says that she's coming for me next. Well, I won't go down without a fight. I've still got my contacts, still got my connections, and the flux state can be a hell of a weapon for the man who knows how to manipulate it. Winter takes another long pull from his glass, grimaces, swallows. Time for me to make my play. Ghost stories or no, missing deckers or not. I've got to jack into the Matrix and start pulling strings. The countermeasures that I installed earlier should be more than enough to keep me safe for the 20 minutes I'll be in there. Winters drains the rest of the glass and then tosses it over his shoulder. A moment later, you hear the dull clattering sound of hard plastic on linoleum. Crash. Schaefer's death was tragic. She was a staunch supporter of the F-state, but still, all things considered. Winters fishes for something off screen. A moment later, his hand reappears, clutching a data jack cable. Better her than me. He plugs the cable into his head, and the screen cuts to static. Interesting then how he also got this DVD into the safe in his room. Never mind. Forget it. As your finger nears the eject button, a black screen cuts in over the static. A moment later, Green Winter's haggard face appears. If you're watching this, then I guess that they caught up to me. They will be after you too now. Blitz whispers in your ear again, more harshly this time. What the hell is this? Why didn't you tell me about this before I came here? We didn't know. Not exactly. Not exactly? I didn't come here to get haunted by a dragon. I'm not even part of this. You are now, whether you like it or not. So quiet down and stop bothering him. Whoever you are, whatever you think you're after, you need to find Dr. Adrian Vauclair. Not because he's my brother. Because if Ferishwinga is rising again, he's the only one who can stop her. You've seen what happens to people who get too close to this. I'm dead, and dozens of others have died. You'll be next, unless you can find Adrian. The screen cuts back to static. The message is over. The DVD tray slides out of the reader. Well, there was a lot going on there. The room goes quiet as everyone struggles to process what you've just seen on the DVD. Finally, Dietrich breaks the silence. A dragon. Son of a bitch. Green Winters sent us up against a dragon. I don't think I'm doing his voice right.
The Firewing.
Amsel's voice is thick with dread.
She lives.
I'm really starting to regret the fact that I didn't stay at the hotel. Ager ignores him.
Wait a second. We don't know for certain.
Dietrich lays a hand on Ager's shoulder. The evidence seemed pretty convincing to me, love. I'll even take it a step further. No, that's the Irish guy's accent. The evidence seemed pretty convincing to... Why can't I do the Cockney accent anymore? The evidence seemed pretty convincing to me, love. I'll even take it a step further. I think that secret facility that we stumbled into was our lair. The room falls silent. Ager and Glory exchange glances. After a moment, Dietrich continues. Just think about it. The Decker that Winters got those coordinates from was posting about Ferishwinga when she was killed by that same orcish bastard who attacked us after Monica died. That's a direct link between the dragon, the scarred orc, and the Harfield Manor.
And then Winters was killed by the same thing that killed Monica.
Exactly.
My gut tells me that the dragon is down there, BabyNoobCakes, someplace far beneath the surface. I think we knocked on the door to her lair without even knowing it. And I think that, given what we've seen, the dragon will do whatever it takes to keep us quiet about it.
Okay, going on the assumption that there is a dragon and that she will come after us, what do you propose that we do about it?
Go back in and kick in the door? I don't think that's a good idea. Yeah, I think we're gonna follow Winter's advice. I mean, he got zapped too, but he knew that he was in trouble. He was trying to keep it down to 20 minutes, and he didn't. So, let's go find Vauclair.
Yes, BabyNoobCakes is right. Finding Dr. Vauclair should be our priority. If we're going up against a dragon, we need to find ourselves a dragon slayer.
Winters has spent years searching for Vauclair, and it got him nowhere. How do you suppose that we find him?
With the help of an information broker.
Let me guess. Back to the coffee shop?
For this, no. While Herr Buragazi is very capable, a task of this magnitude is beyond him. We need to make a contact with the premier information broker in Berlin. We need to talk to Alice.
Blitz scoffs at Amsel. Alice, best of luck. I hope you're rich. I hope that you're rich. Amsel raises an eyebrow.
For this? Rich enough, even if only just.
Who is this Alice?
A most prominent figure in Berlin's shadow community. Ex-Schockwellenreiter. She provides information retrieval services for the F-State.
Amsel turns to the computer console behind him and runs his fingers over a virtual keyboard. The machine begins to hum.
If Winters was right, if Vauclair is still alive, she can help us find him.
The console spits out a stick of black plastic. Amsel plucks it from the computer and hands it to you.
Here, your key to speak with Alice.
A cred stick? Amsel nods.
An encoded cred stick, yes. 10,000 nuyen. Alice will not show her face for less. This represents the last of my personal savings, BabyNoobCakes. Make this meeting count.
10,000 nuyen? Just to talk to her? Amsel nods.
Her standard fee. Alice is in a position to ask it, and we're in no position to argue.
Just like I said, why doesn't anyone listen to me? Where do I need to go?
Take the U-Bahn to the Alstad Spandau. There, you will find a connecting tube that the locals refer to as the rabbit hole. You will find a method of contacting Alice there.
Don't call it that in front of her, though. Word on the street is, she hates it.
Please hurry. While you're out, I will work on acquiring new contacts for the team. Contracts for the team. Alice is the very best there. Alice is the best there is at what she does, and her services carry a price tag to match.
All right. Let's get going. The rabbit hole. Oh, wild. Looks like I'm supposed to get on an old arcade machine. Ooh, yeah, send this item to my stash. The only active console in this derelict span of U-Bahn platform is an old video arcade machine. The CRT monitor set into the machine's cabinet glows invitingly. Cheerful, pixelated graphics swirl and dance on the screen. Investigate the machine. At the base of the controller panel, you find a cleverly hidden input port. The port is shrouded in black plastic, and it appears to be the approximate shape of a typical cred stick. Insert Amsel's down payment into the machine. Internal motors grip the cred stick and pull it into the machine. It disappears into the port, and the screen goes black. Moments later, a video image fills the screen. The picture is dark and grainy, a far cry from the bright, colorful sprites that previously inhabited the display. On the screen is a dimly lit office. The place looks like it was pulled straight from an old detective movie. From the Venetian blinds on the windows to the great swaths of shadow that paint the walls black. Center stage, sitting behind a large mahogany desk, is the silhouette of an impressive-looking woman in a charcoal gray suit. The tip of a cigarette glows cherry red in the shadows. She leans forward into the light, and you catch your first glimpse of Alice. Her face is all hard planes and sculpted angles, with high cheekbones and almond eyes. Her lips are painted a frigid blue, but the look in her eyes is even colder. A head of lustrous black hair is interspersed with flowing streams of cyan light. Alice exhales a plume of smoke, then tips her cigarette into a nearby ashtray. She fixes her eyes on you, and her lips curl into a humorless smile. "We're on your dime, friend. Tell me what you're looking for." I need you to find someone for me. Dr. Adrian Vauclair." She raises an eyebrow. The Dragon Slayer. Interesting. He's been missing for a long time. Did Amsel call ahead and brief you about this? That isn't how I operate. And besides, I don't need a briefing to recognize the name Vauclair. She taps a painted fingernail to her temple. Trivia is a passion of mine. Aw, man, if only I had 4 ranks in decking. Might know what you really are. Interesting. Charming. Alice steeples her fingers. All right. This is how this is going to work. God, I can't read. Here's how this is going to work. When you give me the go-ahead, I'm going to start gathering information for you. Once I've finished, you're going to bring me a cred stick encoded with an encryption key that I'll provide you. That cred stick will have 50,000 nuyen on it. When I get my cred stick, you'll get your information. This is the deal. Take it or leave it. 50,000? Do you know what kind of stuff that can buy? Apparently, I know better than you, sport. Do you know how much work it takes to find a digital ghost? There's going to be wet work, breaking into government archives. Hell, I might even have to commission an expedition into the socks. This is a serious undertaking, friend. Now, do we have a deal? Or don't we? All right, Alice. It's a deal. Okay. Remember, you say go, and I go. From that point on, you're on the hook to pay me my fee. No turning back. No refunds. Are we square on this? The hell with this. I'll pay whatever you want. Just get me Vauclair. Good. I'll be in touch. The screen goes black. Moments later, the machine reboots. The colorful sprites that you saw when you first approached the arcade cabinet return. There's nothing more to see here. Alice is gone. I guess back home. Time to head back home and try to figure out where we're going to get 5 times the money we just paid her. Come on. There we go. Back to the import shop. Let's see. Hey, so yeah, we're gonna get 50,000. Paul, she wants 5 times more the money that you just gave her.
BabyNoobCakes, did you make contact with Alice?
Yes, I did. She accepted your payment, and I ordered the search for the information we need.
Very good. I can't imagine that this will be cheap. What was Alice's stated price?
Well, you're right on that count. 50,000. 50,000 nuyen. It was 50,000. He shrugs.
It is about as I had expected. Thankfully, we are prepared for this. I have established contact with a number of new clients. You can find information on the jobs logged on your mission computer. One jobs file is on there already. While you're working to earn Alice's fee, I will continue to dig for clues about Fuerschwinga. If she is, in fact, roosting under the Hartfell Manor, then there must be some evidence to support that fact. A dragon is a large thing to hide, after all.
Be careful, Paul. Remember what happened to Monica.
I will never forget. Don't worry, BabyNoobCakes. I'm going to conduct my investigation the old-fashioned way, through contacts and deduction and careful observation. I will not jack into the Matrix until this entire sorry episode is finished.
That's probably wise.
Speaking of doing things the old-fashioned way, Malit is working to recover information off those other DVDs. It's a painstaking process, and it will not be quick. But she is optimistic that she will have success. She will be successful in time. Finally, I have been checking up on our friend, the orc with the skin grafts. I haven't heard anything back yet, but I'll keep you appraised as the situation develops.
Sounds good, Paul. I'll go check on those jobs.
One last thing before you go, BabyNoobCakes. Samuel Beckenbauer wanted me to pass a message to you. Do you know him? The orc who runs the shelter across the way.
Yeah, we've met.
Ah, well, he has a job for you. He wouldn't discuss it with me, but he promised that it would prove worth your time.
I'll keep that in mind. Yeah, let's go talk to Sam. Let's go talk to that Sam guy before we take this job. So we have options. Ooh, he's right here. I have no idea what voice I gave this guy. Oh, hello again, mein Freund. What can I do for you? Or did you want to talk about a job? Yes, I do. Thanks for coming so promptly. He takes a deep breath, slowly releases it, and looks you in the eye. Tell me, what do you know about the Humanist Poly Club? Not a lot. I don't pay attention to politics. Humanist may call itself a poly club, but its goals are anything but political. The organization's true objective is to spread fear and hatred of the metahuman races. Humanist's bloody rhetoric helped to instigate the Night of Rage. Night of Rage? A worldwide race riot that took place in February 2039. Thousands of innocent metahumans were attacked, beaten, and killed. Women and children were corralled into warehouses for protection, and then burned alive when the structures were put to the torch. This is what Humanist stands for. This is the agenda of its leaders, that its leaders strive to advance. They will not be satisfied until all metahumans, everywhere, are driven from the face of the earth. Disgusting. This job of yours has something to do with Humanus? He nods. Yesterday, I overheard one of my assistants talking on his comm. He was yelling, clearly agitated. I questioned him, and he confided in me. What he told me made my blood run cold. Let me guess where this is going. Humanus is planning something. An attack of some kind. Yes, I believe so. The Berlin chapter of Humanus has arranged to acquire a large shipment of extremely hazardous chemical. Their leader, Volker Stahl, is a vicious ideologue. It goes without saying that whatever he intends to do, it won't be good for us. I want you to infiltrate the smuggling operation that is delivering the shipment. Once you arrive at Humanus' compound, you will find out what they're planning to do with the chemical and put a stop to it. What makes you think that they'll talk to me? I'm no more human than you are. Many of the smugglers are metahumans. If you travel with them, Humanus will allow you into their compound. The rest will be up to you. As long as they can get me in the front door, I can take care of the rest. He nods. Yes, good. From your reputation around the cruise bazaar, I thought that you were the right man for the job. Wouldn't it be easier to, I don't know, hijack the shipment? Why allow it to get to the Humanist compound at all? He shakes his head. No. Stopping the shipment would not stop Humanus. They would merely acquire another. For a pack of snarling racists, they are extremely well funded. Let's talk compensation. What does this gig pay? I have contracted to sister organizations across Berlin and taken up a collection. Between us, We have raised 22,000 nuyen as payment. I trust this will be sufficient. Whoa, sure I will. He nods. Excellent. I am relieved. I will make the arrangements for your meeting with the smugglers. Their leader is an elf who calls himself Maxum. Take the U-Bahn to Shadowrun, and you will find him waiting there. Best of luck to you, BabyNoobCakes, and good hunting. Know that you are doing a great thing for the metahumans of Berlin. Your efforts will not go unrecognized. Yeah, I guess I could do this job first. Yeah, let's do this job first. The other one seemed much more, like, story-dependent. Oh, hey, Dietrich. A lone figure stands in the U-Bahn station. Dietrich. He raises a bottle at your approach, then tosses it away. Figured I'd run into you here, boss. Wanted to be sure I caught you before you headed off. He takes a deep breath, then slowly releases it. Looks you in the eye. BabyNoobCakes, we need to have a talk about this Humanus gig. Go ahead, Dietrich, I'm listening. Well, I've got a history with Humanus. I fought him back in 39, during the Night of Rage. Hell of a thing that was. I remember the terror, the senseless violence, the murdered children. I remember this little dwarf boy. They stuffed his body in the gutter, BabyNoobCakes. I can still see his face, all broken and bruised. Bruised and broken. To this day. Makes me blood boil. Anyway, long story short, we beat him. Berlin's punks and anarchists all came together, and we stomped the living dreck out of those racist pigs. A lot of good people died that night. But we put down some of the bad ones too. Why are you telling me all this? So that you'll understand. I don't like Humanus. I hate the swine. There's one of them that I've got to try to save. My nephew, Alexander. He's a good kid, BabyNoobCakes. I don't believe for a second that he's bought into their bullshit. But I have it on good authority that he's signed on with Humanus all the same. Why would he join a hate group if he isn't racist? Can't say for certain, but I've got a pretty strong guess. Alexander's dad makes a miserable sack of a man. I wouldn't put it past him to look at Humanus as a boarding school. They feed and house their recruits, and that's money that he'd rather spend on himself. So I'm asking you, as a personal favor, to let me come along on the run. I have to get into that compound, BabyNoobCakes. I have to find Alexander. I have to turn him around before those animals make him do something unforgivable. Of course, Dietrich. I wouldn't keep you from something like this. Thanks, boss. Never doubted you'd bring me, of course. You too good a man for that. But it's good to hear, all the same. I'm counting on you, boss. Where would you like to travel? Assemble the team and travel to Shadowrun to infiltrate the Humanus Polyclub compound. In addition to your team, your fixer has access to a small network of mercenaries in the Berlin area. These runners appear below your core team on the runner selection screen and can be hired on a mission-to-mission basis. As you complete missions, both your team members and the available mercenaries will periodically gain access to new equipment and abilities. Any new items, spells, weapons, or weapon abilities that a runner gains will automatically be available for use the next time you take them on a mission. Cool. Definitely bringing Glory. Definitely bringing Dietrich. And I think Ager. I don't think I really want any of these other people. I just want to keep leveling them up. Oops. Yeah, there we go. I just want to check their gear. Yeah, it looks like their stuff all comes back, which is really cool. Me. I guess confirm. Yeah, let's do this. Let's finally get out on a job. Man, I've been going for like an hour and 10 minutes already, and I haven't done any fighting, which I guess is kind of normal for a Shadowrun game. Like, it's not super out of the ordinary to not have combat all the time, but like, man, I've just been watching that DVD for like 30, 40 minutes. False flag. The U-Bahn rattles to a halt at the edge of the Kreuzberg. You're only a few blocks from Shadowrun. The Kies that Maxum and his smugglers call home. According to Samuel, they should be expecting you. Yeah, do I have any... Oh, I forgot to... Whoops. I meant to buy more of these. Maybe I should have bought some other stuff too, but... Oh well. Yeah, let me level up, though. Let me get some points in here. More willpower. Oh, that's all I have? Okay. Let's do this one first, then. Is that enough to give me some more body points? No. Body is what determines HP, so I was hoping to get a little bit more of that. Look, boss, I wanted to thank you for bringing me along on this one. It means a lot. I'm doing this, Don't sweat it. Even Shadowrunners have families. He nods. Alexander. He's a good kid, you know? If I'd been there for him, if I hadn't run off to Berlin, left him with his worthless sack of a dad, he'd never have fallen in with those humanist pigs in the first place. The expression on Dietrich's face softens. Then he claps you on the shoulder. Let's go find my nephew, and let's crack all the humanist skulls we can along the way. Hey, stop beeping. That was from the game. The fuckers have it coming in more ways than I can count. Ooh, a food cart vendor. Give me some tacos. What you got? Churros, tacos, burgers, ribs, wings? A matronly woman with a round face and kind eyes greets you. Her apron is caked with what looks like about a year's worth of grease. Ah, guten Tag. What can I get? What can I get you? It depends. What do you have? Well, today we have a soya-based currywurst for 5 nuyen or a soup and sandwich combo for 10. Good, simple, stick-to-your-ribs food. Perfect for a cold day like this. Oh man, I want that soup. That sounds so good. Hot soup on a cold day. She hands over a small cup of steaming soup and a sandwich. You take a quick bite and swig down some soup. It's wonderful. Delicious, thank you. She favors you with a motherly smile. Sure thing, honey. The vendor pauses for a moment, then steeples her pudgy fingers. We don't see many strangers down this end of the line. In case you hadn't noticed, things are a little run down out here. You weren't thinking of heading out past the wall, were you? As a matter of fact, I was. Well, it doesn't make any difference to me. But you be careful out there. The people on the other side of that wall, well, they've got no respect for anybody. Thanks for the warning. She nods. Best of luck and take care of yourself. Give me that currywurst too. She hands you a dripping, yellowish sausage wrapped in a paper napkin. Take a big bite and immediately regret it. There's a funk to this thing that no amount of curry powder could mask. Your stomach lurches and you idly wonder whether this decision is going to come back to haunt you later. That was interesting. It's an old family recipe. Can I get you anything else? Nothing for me, I'm good. Good day to you then. Come back anytime. Man, I should have just stuck with the soup. I made the right decision first. I went with the soup. Searching the dead drop, you find a package with the telltale markings of the Schockwellenreiter. This is an open request for information on current and past donors to the Humanist Poly Club. Identifying information such as home addresses and photographs is preferred. The presence of this hate group and its supporters will no longer be tolerated within our community. We will expose them to the harsh light of truth, and timely delivery of this information will be well rewarded. Freedom, equality, information. Schockwellenreiter. Cool. Oh man, I have a lot of things. Make contact with the smugglers, discover the Humanist plot, help Dietrich find his nephew, find the Humanist donors list. I'll be on the lookout for it. A rough-looking dwarf with a fire plug build holds out his hand as you approach. Whoa there, Beanpole. I don't know where you think you're headed, but you should turn back and go the way you should turn around and go back the way you've came. Let's see here. Beanpole? Seriously? Didn't mean no offense, but look at me. He gestures at himself. Compared to me, every elf is a beanpole. Ain't a bad thing. It's just the way it is. He crosses his arms over his barrel chest and cranes his neck to look you in the eye.
Look, we're not trying to be hard asses here. Our job is to keep folks on that side of the wall out. If you really want to head out there, we're not going to stop you. But consider this a friendly warning. There's a reason why we're stationed here. There are gangs out there that skin you alive as soon as look at you.
Look, I don't have a choice. I need to get out there. If I don't, some punk gangs are going to be the least of my problems. He shakes his head.
All right, fine. If that's what you want, we won't try to stop you.
He gestures to the troll standing behind him.
Let him by, Sergey.
I think that's how... Unless it's Sergej's... That seems wrong. Sergey seems more correct. Not much over here. Okay. Absolute Berlin. Oh, people. Hey, it's one of the smugglers. Remember this guy's name. Maxum. The figure at the center of the group shoots you an insolent glance. His fine elvish features match Samuel's description. This must be Maxum, your smuggler liaison.
Well, if it isn't that muscle that Tuck promised us. Look who it is, everybody. The new hires have elected to grace us with their presence. Nice of you to join us.
He glances at the PDA on his wrist, then looks back at you. When he speaks again, his voice is sharp and humorous.
You're late, chummer.
Yeah, sorry about that. Got held up at the wall. He lets out a theatrical sigh.
Well, you come highly recommended, so I suppose I'll overlook it.
As you've already pointed out, we're running late. Shouldn't we get moving?
Yes, of course. Right, you are.
He slaps the side of a bulldog step van. A second van of the same design rumbles to life a few feet away.
Pile in, people, and be ready. There's rough country between us and the meeting site. We might run into trouble along the way.
Cool. "20 minutes into your trip, the van comes to a screeching halt. Maxum presses his face to the passenger window. From the mix of anger and dread on his face, you can tell that he doesn't like what he sees.
Damn it. I knew this was gonna happen. I fucking knew it.
He cranes his neck around to look you in the eye.
Everybody, file out of the van and get ready. BabyNoobCakes, we're gonna need some muscle here in just a second.
As you take your position outside the van, you hear a shrill voice bark out an order. A pair of portable gun turrets begin to self-calibrate in response. Uh-oh. Sweeping your gaze over the gangers assembled before you, you identify the owner of the voice, a leathery woman with wild hair and a mirthless smile. She calls out again, her voice brimming with pride. "Hello out there! Welcome to Rambach territory!" Maxum licks his lips, his eyes scanning over the gangers' hastily assembled roadblock.
This Kiev belongs to Surf Turf, slag. Has for months. You'd better clear out of our way before they show up and force you out.
Surf Turf? Those tunnel rats? They're ancient history. Go ahead and call them if you don't believe me. Her face twists into an ugly smile. Scream as loud as you want. They won't hear you. We buried them last week. Maxim's expression turns stony, but his voice remains calm.
Congratulations on your victory. You must have taken some losses in the fight, though. I'm betting you're not at 100%. Why don't you let us cross the bridge in peace? There's no need for any bloodshed today.
You know what? You're absolutely right. We don't need to fight. You just pay us a small toll, and we'll be more than happy to let you cross our bridge. I'm thinking, say, 500 nuyen per van? Her voice turns cold. Otherwise, you better find another way to get where you're going, because this bridge is ours, and nobody crosses without paying the toll. Nobody.
Maybe I was wrong. Maybe this does need to get violent.
Maxum turns to you.
Get ready to ventilate these assholes, BabyNoobCakes. We've got a schedule to keep.
Yeah, don't worry, we got you back. He nods and draws his weapon.
God.
Maxum's voice comes out in a roar.
Take them down, boys. Open fire.
Why does the enemy get to go first? Oh, geez. Oh, neutral guys are on my side. They're the ones from the van. Gotcha. You. Blow that up. Oh my god. I didn't think it would actually chain reaction like that, but nice. That is awesome. That is great news. Oh my god. Okay then. Let's go ahead and zap the turret, because I really don't want those turrets doing anything to me. Where do we got? We got bad guys. Oh, get rid of that. Okay, you're bad guys. Okay, good. Because I told it to, like, be friends with those people, it means I can't target them. That's good. Ooh. D-Trick. Nerve Bolt. Nice. Okay. Let's see. Nerve Bolt. Yeah, let's go back here. Okay, let's try back here again. There we go. Unbalanced by Nerve Bolt. Nice. Oh, man. That's a lot of dudes. Oh, ow. That was my face. You did that in my face. You did that to my face, man. Why'd you do that? Nice. Oh wait, did that hit Glory too? Oh no, it didn't. Jeez. Armor broken. Man. Brutal. Okay, my turn. Is this person coming after me? They're a smuggler. I can't target them, so I'm hoping they're not coming after me. Can't see these guys too well. Oh, I can see this one pretty good, though. Let's go ahead and zap him. 2 damage. I feel like I don't do very much damage. Okay, maybe I do some damage. These turrets haven't gone off yet. Glory, get rid of it, though. Who do we take down? Where are the bad guys? I guess this one. Oh, God. Oh, yeah, you need to heal yourself. Heal yourself and get into cover. We've only got a few enemies left, and I think all of the smugglers survived. Not 100% sure, but... Man, this dude is big. Why did you need more people when you had a dude that's that friggin' big? He could, like, just pick up the van and, like, throw it on top of them. My guys... Okay, my guys are all pretty safe. And a miss. Come on, 62%. Yeah, there we go. Glory. I guess, Glory, you just get up here? You just reload there. Yeah. Oh, can I not see anybody? Well, shoot. Let's get a little bit of cover there. Try to zap that guy. Nope. Okay, fine then. Okay, so that's an enemy. There's an enemy, there's an enemy, there's an enemy. I feel like these guys might just take them all down, man. Well, there's one. So we got these two left as enemies. What's gonna happen next? I can't. Okay, she can't, or I can't see anybody. So yeah, let's go ahead and. Nice. Ooh, yeah. Slash. Egger. Why can't you see anything, Egger? Yeah, that's the best thing I can do right now. Oh, I can see that person. Okay, cool. Try to get nerve bolts. Try to get some nerve bolts in there. Yeah, I feel like these neutral people should just be able to, like, clean up the rest of these guys, because, like, yeah, he's dead. God, you walked right up to him. Man, just a flat-out execution. Maxum, how'd we do? Maxum wipes his face with a handkerchief. The cloth comes away wet with blood-soaked sweat.
Well, that was unpleasant. All part of the job, though, eh?
You tell me. You're the big-time smuggler. I'm just hired muscle, remember?
Yeah, well, trust me, it happens. I'm just glad that I had you here to cover me. Anyways, always good to have a competent man at your back.
Maxum pauses for a moment before continuing.
I've got to admit, BabyNoobCakes, this attack has made me nervous. We're running late, we're low on ammo, and there's no time to call for reinforcements. Whichever way you slice it, we won't be going into this meet at our best.
No, we really didn't. We really did well there.
When we roll up on this meeting site, be ready. We may need the element of surprise if negotiations go south.
Agreed. That ambush was a little bit more than convenient. He nods.
Couldn't have said it better myself.
Let's get back in the van. The only thing left now is to keep going. The courtyard of the Humanist compound is strangely quiet. The only activity that you notice is the clatter of the mechanized gates as they rumble shut behind the vans. The bulldogs roll to a stop. You step out alongside Maxum and the rest of the smugglers. There are crates here. A lot of crates, all scattered in various stages of disorganization. It looks as though your delivery is just one of many that this branch of Humanus has received. The smugglers unload the cargo from their vans with practiced efficiency. The whole operation feels polished and professional, but you can tell that Maxum is nervous. You can see it in his eyes. The smugglers finish unloading the last of the crates, then take up positions around the van. Minutes pass. Nobody comes to meet you.
No welcoming party.
Maxum shakes his head.
This isn't a good sign.
It's almost as if they didn't expect us to make it here. He nods.
My thoughts exactly. This puts us in a bad spot, BabyNoobCakes. I'm not sure what our next step is.
We need to get some answers, and we need to get paid. I'm gonna go have a talk with them.
What are you gonna do? Knock on the front door? That makes you think that they'll even answer. They've done a pretty good job avoiding us so far.
Leave that to me, friend. Dietrich jerks a thumb in the direction of the Humanist compound. They'll have a hard time avoiding us when I'm in there, kicking down doors and lighting fires. His eyes widen.
You've gotta be kidding me. That's a Humanist compound, pal. You go in there, you aren't gonna come back out.
Humanist doesn't scare me. I've gone up against worse. Far worse. His eyes widen.
You're not hired muscle at all, are you? You're a Shadowrunner, here on a job.
Yeah, that's right. There's no reason why I can't help you out while I'm doing it.
You're serious, aren't you? You're really going in there.
He takes a step back.
Well, be my guest. I won't get in your way. When you make it back, if you make it back, we'll be out here waiting for you.
Ooh, whoa, okay, okay. Chemicals. There's a warning label plastered on the side of this container. Judging by the amount of small print on the label, whatever's being stored in here is extremely bad news. Let's take a closer look at that label. Warning! Highly dangerous chemical agent. Do not take internally. Avoid contact with skin, eyes, mouth, and clothing. Increased aggression and reduced impulse control when inhaled. Avoid breathing fumes or vapor. Important. Do not proceed unless material safety data sheet has been read and understood. Huh. It almost sounds like drugs, but drugs wouldn't have a warning label on them. They'd just be drugs. Maybe not in the future. Let's see what's over here. Yeah, I guess we literally do just go and knock on the front door. Interesting. False flag. The Humanist compound smells like a locker room. It doesn't look much better. Calling the building run down would be an understatement. Paint is peeling off of the cheap Duraplast walls, and the tiles on the floor are mired with decades worth of grime. It's an old, ugly place, perfectly suited to the old, ugly ideology being practiced here. You enter the compound. The information that Samuel Beckenbauer sent you here to find lies somewhere ahead. Well, it looks like our cover's blown already. Yeah, let's follow those people first. That seems smart. Ooh, a door panel. The console consists of a text entry field and a virtual keypad. Written along the top of the screen in an imposing font is the word Armory. Guns. Damn it. Thought it was worth a shot, though. There's a cafeteria. And here's just more of a cafeteria. I mean, I guess the kitchen part of it. There's a handwritten note sitting on the table. Hey, Capel. You come highly recommended. Anyone who did what you did to those elves will go far around here. You can hit the kitchen anytime, but otherwise stay close unless otherwise told. Your locker code is 2619, locker 3. Oh, 2619? Wow, what a bunch of lovely places we've gone to. First, it was I guess just a drug den that looked like a rave club. Dance club? Yeah, dance club, I guess. Now we're in like a like a neo-Nazi a place with an barracks? I don't know, it has an armory. Fuck. This turret is powered down. No drone control, so I gotta leave it alone. Let's go over here. Ooh, computers. There we go. Terminal. The Humanist Polyclub logo fills the majority of the screen on this terminal. A welcome message, written in a cartoonishly aggressive font, Comic Sans, appears below. Please log in to begin. We really don't have that password. Those are just all going to be the same. Let's check the file cabinet. The file cabinet is crammed full of humanist propaganda. Human. You work hard, you play fair, and still, you can't get ahead. But have you ever wondered why? The answer is simple. The elf is using the orc and the troll as muscle against you. Think about it. When you turn on your Tridio after a hard day's work, who do you see? The pampered elf basking in the lap of luxury, squandering the money that you could be using to feed your children. When you walk through a dark alley on your way home from the market, what do you fear? The mongrel orc and the savage troll. God, this is really gross. Lying in wait to rob you of your hard-earned gains. The elf, the orc, the troll, all are parasites, leeching away at your prosperity and happiness. It's time to wake up and do something about it. So what are you going to do, human? Support the Humanus Poly Club. Together, we will show pride in what we are and defend ourselves from the jackals at our door. Humanus forever. That sounds like actual propaganda. Like, I'm pretty sure that they just replaced, like, I don't know, some other human race with orc, elf, and troll. Like, I'm pretty sure it's like they just replaced those words. I don't know. Human. They say that you can't get a job because of the economy, but you know the real reason. Meta-humans. The elf, with his pretty boy looks, takes the high-paid corporate desk job, rises to the top, and blocks the top positions forever. Never aging, never retiring. And elves do live long in this world as well, and I think trolls and orcs both live pretty short lives. The orc is willing to work for table scraps, driving the cost of labor down and depriving you of a decent wage. The troll takes all of the manual labor jobs. That's right, not even the sweat of your brow can earn you a living these days. Join Humanus and turn the tide on economic repression. Humanus forever. Alright, third pamphlet. Also that sweat of the brow thing. Again, like, it feels like this is the same propaganda replaced with, you know, orc and elf and troll that they used to create a lot of the, like, BioShock propaganda. Human. Ever wonder why dwarf shops are all family run? Free labor. And whose businesses suffer? You guessed it. We, the humans, end up paying in reduced sales and lost wages. Every day, another dwarf-run store opens. Every time that happens, more dwarves flock to our neighborhoods, driving good, honest, human businesses out. They say it's for community. They say it's for protection. But why can't they keep to their own neighborhoods? What are they hiding? Stand up for your people. Stand up for what's right. Join the Humanus Poly Club. Humanus forever. Yeah, wow. What a bunch of fucking scumbags, huh? Man, I'm trying to find this one dude's locker. But not having a lot of luck with the lockers, huh? Wait, was there a way through here? Did I miss this? There was! Aha! I thought I forgot something. Oh, what was that code? 2619. Is it this one? Wonder if they're all 2619. Nope, okay. Ah, number 5. Okay, so I'm guessing that this one is number 3. Why I thought that one might be number 3, I have no idea. The locker opens with a click. There's a note inside. Recruit Capel. Your enthusiasm at the rally was more than commendable. Those Trog bastards really got what was coming to them. Volker wants to see you right away. His personal code is Pride. Share this with no one. Oh. Ooh, okay, so I actually got the passcode to one of these doors. Was it this one? I don't think it was this one. But I'm definitely going to try it here, that's for sure. Definitely going to try it there. Nope, that wasn't it. Okay. Would that be at the computers? Over here? Is there any way to... Maybe it's this important looking one that's slightly different from the rest? Not a lot different, just slightly. Okay. Well, shoot. I bet I missed something. I'm gonna guess that... Man, I can't type right now either. Okay, it's none of the computers. It's not the computers. What was that a thing for? Humanus office door code. Humanus office? Oh. The thing that I'm stuck at right now, technically. Enter the damn door code. Yeah, the door unlocks with a faint click. Neat. Do we get to fight guys? I kind of want to fight guys. Like, it's been a long time since I've had any combat. Operation False Flag Planning Report. Hey, and guys to beat. A stocky man in a military surplus jacket enters the room. He's flanked on either side by a pair of young women. Their faces are masked by white kerchiefs, and each of them carries an unholstered pistol. Lower your weapons, girls. We have a guest. The soldiers exchange glances, then lower their sidearms. They look at you. Their stare is full of hatred and bile. There, that's better. His lips curl into a mirthless smile. I have shown you hospitality, elf. Now it is time to return the favor. So tell me, why are you here? I'm here with the smugglers. We brought your shipment and we're waiting to be paid. Oh, this guy isn't. He's German, not Russian, but he's getting a Russian accent. Oh, don't you worry. Your friends are already being taken care of. His smile widens. Trust me, they'll get everything that's coming to them. Was that supposed to be scary? Because I'm not impressed. Patience, Dandelion Eater. By this time tomorrow, you'll be plenty impressed. I guarantee it. Whatever you have planned, I'm gonna put a stop to it. It's a little late for that, elf. You've just brought me the last of what I need. That gas you hold in for us, it's gonna prove every word we've been saying. The Trogs, the Heifers, the goddamn Dandelion Eaters, one whiff of this stuff and they're going to tear each other apart. And then they'll spill into the good human neighborhoods, where we'll be waiting to stop them. You just watch and wait, mongrel. Stahl gives you a broad grin. It'll be a bloodbath. The only bloodbath tonight is going to happen right here in this room. The smile fades from his face. I've heard just about enough insolence from you. I might just have my men teach you some manners. The sound of hurried footsteps echo down the hallway behind you. The Humanist leader smiles. And as luck would have it, here they come now. Well, shit. Dietrich's eyes go wide. He takes a step toward the nearest Humanist gunman. Alexander! The youth blinks in surprise. He half lowers his weapon. Uncle Dietrich? Shoot him, Alexander. This man is an intruder and a traitor, come to do us harm. If you're gonna put a shell in someone, put it in Stahl. He's a monster, Alex. I know you can see that. I lost his accent there for a second. The Humanist gunmen flanking Stahl exchange uncertain glances. One begins to raise her pistol, but hurriedly lowers it when the Humanist leader steps forward. Stahl fixes Alexander with a stern gaze. You swore an oath to us, Alexander. You will be a man and keep it. Listen to Dietrich, Alexander. He's a good man.
Is he? Where the hell was he when my dad used to beat the shit out of me? Where was he when I got tossed out on the street?
I don't know, Alex.
By the time I found out, the damage had already been done.
Alexander, you will listen to me and obey your oath.
I don't know. I don't know what to do.
It's up to if you side with Humanus, I'm gonna have to kill you. I don't want to, but I will. Dietrich nods.
We're gonna have to fight our way out of here, Alex, and I don't want to fight you.
If you don't pull that trigger right now, we will put you down with the rest of this field. Shakily, Alexander raises his rifle, levels it at Dietrich's head.
Uncle Dietrich,
Ah, shit. I mean, yeah, he got beat up and dude wasn't there, but like, I don't think he's gonna kill his uncle. The barrel of the rifle trembles in Alex's arms.
I'm sorry.
Dietrich locks eyes with his nephew. His voice is low and soft.
Do what you have to do, Alex. It's your choice.
Do it, you stupid boy. Do it. Without a word, Alexander wheels around and points the rifle at Stahl. The Humanist leader recoils in alarm. Alexander levels the weapon, and all hell breaks loose. Roll initiative. Oh god. What do we do here? I need to kill this guy first. Oh, okay. I said I needed to kill him first, and I 100% successfully killed him first. That is what I did. Glory. Go mess him up. Mess him up again. Hey, there we go. Egger. Oh, let's switch over to your shotgun. Your shotgun seems to do much better at close ranges like that. Oh, Dietrich's hurt. He's first gonna heal himself. And then... what's he gonna do next? Let's give some aiming to... Alexander! Be better! Be better, Alexander! Be good at shooting! And once more! There we go! Where is this dude think he's going? What a crazy dum-dum! What an idiot! You're such an idiot! You broke cover! Oh, hey, Egger. 94%? 94% and I miss? Nah, you know what? Alexander, this is for you to finish. You're gonna finish that job. Are there more people? Where are there more bad guys? I thought that would end combat. Truthfully. I don't think I have a Decker. Okay. Do I leave? Do I leave now? What am I supposed to do? I'm just gonna keep going in to this facility, I guess. Let's go ahead and have her reload. And then move up here, just in case people come from behind us. Dietrich? Oh, okay, I can't open this door. Can you do anything? What are we leaving now? Oh, we are leaving. Oh, okay, we got the plot information. That's what we were looking for. I don't know why I was pushing us back out to back out to this end. Okay. Everybody make a run for it. Oh, shoot. Alexander. Alexander, no. That's not good. Oh, that's a lot of guys. Oh, that's so many dudes. There's so very many dudes a-coming. Do you have a strong... Oh, you can't even get close to using that. Well, shoot. Glory? I guess move up just a little bit more? I don't really want to go out in that room. I kind of want to pull everybody back. Oh, but I can't overwatch. Oh, I should have taken a shot first. Oh well. Kneecap that guy. There we go. Much better. And then you come back over in this room, so I don't have to go fight in that room. Can I heal anybody? No wound to heal. Okay. Glory, you get over here. Stay in that room, and then I think from here I'll have you reload. You don't have a gun. Well, shit. That's not what I wanted to have happen at all. But I can now maybe... Damn it, I can't... Damn it, that costs 2, doesn't it? It does. Shoot. Okay then. Line of sight blocked. Okay. You. Frag grenade. Ah, yes, there we go. Big time on the frag grenade. Oh, shoot, she can't move. Okay, well, you need to... Shit. Can you... No wound to heal. Yeah, she absolutely does have a wound to heal. I just can't get close. Shoot, that's not at all what I wanted to have happen. Damn it. Oh, I'm screwed. Sorry, dude. You're prepared for this, right? Oh. I can't... Whatever. I'll move over a little bit. So that I can see this guy, I guess. Yeah. Just shoot at him. Whatever. Ooh, ooh. I know what I can do. Okay, getting over here is 2. And then... Okay, there we go. Got her healed. Okay. And you need to come... Sorry, Dietrich, but you're gonna be, like, big time in harm's way here, but... Look, there we go. I'll heal him. Yes. Oh, that's a grenade. Okay, not terrible. Good news is they can't... Oh, I was gonna say they can't land a shot, but... For the most part, yeah. They can't really land a shot here. I want your big explosion-y thing. Can I hit? Oh, I can only hit 2. Oh. Well, that kind of sucked. Oh, this is so many guys. Do you have grenades? You do have grenades. Let's go for the ones that hurt. Okay, my turn. I can still only see this one guy. Okay, Glory. Oh, man, I really don't know if this turret's on. And I don't want to mess with that shit. Really wish I could choose how I fought these guys a little bit better. Yeah, let's go for it. Oh, I forgot to use something else. Oh well. Ager. Ager, come down here. You're the only one taking damage right now. I don't know why their mages always seem to run up to people to do their attacks and stuff. It seems really stupid. Can I get close enough to heal? I can get close enough to heal. Nice. Okay. Well, Glory, slash that mage up, because that mage ain't gonna live for very long. Line of sight blocked. Line of sight blocked. Oh, man. What can you do for me? Yeah, let's make Alexander kind of the hero here. God, I really wish... Oh, I can Overwatch. Nice. Come on, be able to see somebody here. Oh, come on. No Overwatch there? I mean, I guess it said line of sight was blocked, but... Wait, you... Do you have one more grenade? Oh, you do! That was nice. Oh, did I activate that turret? Oh, shoot. Keep getting everybody down. I'm not focus firing. I guess I'll come over here because I can't see anybody. You still can't use that ability either. Let's go over here. Glory, do we... Oh, man, I just have no idea, like, what to do here. Oh, nice. Yeah, oh, I can't keep doing that. Who still has turns? You still have turns. Let's get a little bit more accurate there. No. No. Come on. Okay, gotta get rid of this guy. Oh, that was loud. Please tell me this turret is not alive. I mean, I hit it with a grenade, but that shouldn't mean it's just alive all of a sudden. Okay. Let's go in and stand on the spot. And then zap this guy. It doesn't really matter. Let's go ahead and slice that guy up. And then you can't see anybody again, damn it. That guy's out in the open. Let's get him. Move you up to one of those spots. 50%. Ooh, 79%. Hell yeah. Get him. Oh, one more shot. So it's just this one dude left. And luckily he's spreading out the damage pretty well by himself. Oh, actually, let me see if can I heal anybody? Wounded 7, wounded 10. Yeah. Good health. Glory. Go ahead and slash his ass up. Wait, what about you? Real quick, can you heal? Yeah, him. Nice. Nerve bolt. Let's get out that sniper rifle. Or that shotgun. Put away the sniper rifle. Get out the shotgun. Oh, man, are we still fighting? Jeez. Keep creeping forward. We gotta get out of this place. We gotta move. Ager, get up there. Let's keep moving, keep moving, keep moving. Please don't let there be somebody, like, standing over. Oh! Why didn't I see that person? That's not fair. Ager, you got that sniper rifle? Wait, which one is... Yeah, let's go for that sniper rifle. Yeah, let's go ahead and shoot that person. Can I get a little bit more accuracy if I do that? Oh, I have to run up. Nice. Okay. Oh, Glory's wounded. Can you... No, you can't. You can't heal Glory. I think I'm just gonna... run him up. Glory, can you get to... No, you can't. Okay, so Glory, just keep moving up. Dietrich. You can't really super hit your abilities as is. Okay, let's move you up just a little bit. Still not great. And that's a miss. Ooh. Ouch. Okay. You heal Glory. Dietrich, you heal your cousin, or whoever the hell it is. Alright. Let's just have Ager, like, full on murder this guy. I need to reload, of course. Of course. Oh, I should have done one of these things. I ran out of stuff. Okay, cool. Cool. Man, just not really doing any damage here. Screw it. I'm gonna run right next to you. Shoot you in the... Fine. I think I got her this turn. Yeah. You're not gonna make it past this turn. No way. There we go. Keep running. Keep a-running. Let's put you in cover. Oh, God, there's so many dudes in here. Oh, this ain't good. This isn't good. This isn't good. Oh, shit. Shit. Crap. That's a lot of bad guys. I mean, they can't shoot with shotguns from a million miles away down the hallway, so that's nice, but, okay, you get out. Nope. Go right there. Because we need to have people heal you. Glory! One of your wonderful medkits. Go ahead and heal him up. I'm I'm gonna move myself up to, what, here? Yeah, here sounds good. Glory's gonna stand right outside the door here. Ager... Just reload your stuff. Dietrich. Ooh, you make me go faster. Because I would rather have those extra points. It's gonna stand over here. Yeah, I'm kind of out in the open, but like, they gotta come through that door. And I don't think any of them are really gonna even make it up to the door. Oh shoot, I can't see that guy. Can you see this guy? You can see this guy. Oh, nice. Wait, why did that... Oh man, that took a lot of power. And then Glory, you run back, because I don't want you to be the only one out there. Man, I really wish I could hit this guy from where I am. But I guess I can't. Now can I? Really? Man, okay, well... You shoot him. Unbalanced, good. Oh. Man, this just... Okay, these are... Whatever, I'll come over here. Shoot him. He ran away. Ow. Ow, that hurt. Okay. Well, Dietrich, you can use your AoE thing right there. Armor. Oh, ow. Oh, those sounds. Hopefully the editing process gets rid of some of the harshness of those sounds. Jeez. Okay, let's go for a lightning bolt against you. And they are both without action next turn, which is really, really nice. Can I hit this guy? Yeah, there we go. Mana bolt. Mana, what is this? Mana bolt. Okay, mana bolt. This is power bolt. Okay, yeah. Yeah, just keep shooting. He's probably gonna die. Hit them both so they can both get that bleeding thing. What is he? Bleeding. Wounded 3, bleeding 2 HP per round. Still unbalanced by Nerve Bolt, which is really nice. Switch over to that shotgun. Nice. Ooh, real nice. Ah, shoot, I didn't think there was... Shoot, I didn't think there was that many guys left out there. I thought they all ran in. Man, that's still a lot of guys. Oh, I forgot about this dude. I totally forgot about this guy being here. Oops. Well, I'm just gonna heal that damage you just did to me, and then I'm gonna shoot you in the face. Kinda wish that power bolt thing did a little bit more damage. And a miss. That's fine. Let's get reloaded. God, and just blast that dude in the back of the skull. What else can I do? Oh, you. You need to move just a little bit there. You're still out of stuff. Good. What do you... Oh, yeah, Nerve Bolt. No damage on Nerve Bolt. God, how do you miss from 2 feet away? What is that? Man, I keep getting crit by this dude. Okay, you! Heal me! Thank you. Got that dude. You. Slice up this person. Now go slice up this person. Nice. You. 82%. 49. What? Oh, that's what I was hoping for. That's exactly what I was hoping for right there. do Mana Bolt. Mana Bolt to the face. Mana Bolt to the face. Shoot him with the Power Bolt. Oh, Alexander, you're so wounded. Why are you so wounded? You medkit yourself. Man, that was unimpressive. I really don't want to put him back in the line of fire. Oh, armor damaged. That sucked. Oh, I don't have any heals left right now. Glory, go scratch the shit out of this guy. And then add some lightning to those scratches, and then just a basic zap. Dietrich, give somebody the bunny. Give Ager some extra move. Yeah, because Ager needs to come over here, and then switch to a shotgun, and then blast that dude in the face twice. There we go. Now that's good. That's good stuff. Oh, and I'm totally out of combat now. Cool. So I think I've done all I can. I should have brought a Decker. I really... Can I do anything with these other footlockers? Like... I feel like I could have found more information with those footlockers, but like I really just have no idea like what to do. Talametas? I don't know. I'm trying to read that sign up there. Yeah, let's get out of here. You burst through the door to the Humanus compound and into the crisp night air. You're not far from your extraction point. Time to go. Oh boy, more fighting, huh? Great. There's somebody. Lightning to the face.
Oh.
Glory. Come on around. Slash. Ager. Right over here. Let's get you a shot, sniper. There we go. Oh, come on. 99%. Literally a 1% chance of missing. And I do. It's just magic. Let's shoot this person. I need to buy more spells. I think I'm a little low on good spells at the moment. Who is this? Oh, it's this dude. Well, shoot. There's no good place to put him. I guess I go for cover over here? They're probably gonna throw grenades at these two. Oh, nice! Oh, awesome! Are those our smuggler friends? Because that would be awesome. It looks like there are smuggler friends! There's a lot of enemies, and I didn't kill the smuggler friends. I had the choice to, but... Oh, man, she's getting fucked up. Okay. Man, I really need new spells. Can't heal anybody. Okay, just checking. Just checking. I guess I just launch regular attacks. Yeah, I'm just gonna keep throwing attacks at people. Glory. Get them bleeding. Bleed them. I don't think these guys are technically adjacent, but... Slash that guy up. Bleed them. Oh, wait, no. Just a regular nice shot. Get rid of that guy. And then switch over to your shotgun and blast this dude. Nice. Dietrich, you are just in, like, the worst position. Okay, let's just have this guy work. Let's get this guy to do some work on these things. Doing some work. Okay, can I go stand behind Ager and have line of sight to things? Yeah, enough to hit this guy. And he's unbalanced now. Smuggler bros! Smuggler bros, kill the enemies! Smuggler bros! One of the smuggler bros went down, and that wasn't great, but, you know, things happen. Oh, I think that was one of my smuggler bros. Oh, no, it's not. Who did they shoot? That was weird. Humanist member. Well, the big orc definitely isn't a Humanist member, that's for sure. I can mana bolt this guy. Then let's have Ager pull out that sniper rifle again and take some shots. Oh, come on. 86%. I don't believe you. Let's have Alexander. Let's have him get in better position. Let's have Glory run up. I think we're almost clear of this place. She can be a little bit more reckless now. I'm gonna come up to this spot. Dietrich, you just need to get into a place where you can see people. Okay, so that's a smuggler bro for sure. Smuggler bro, bad guy. I just need to get up into a place where I can see people too. Glory. Glory, glory, glory. I think this might be the only guy left. Can you see that far? No, line of sight blocked. Okay. Come out to here. Now can you see this guy? Doesn't matter because I need to reload. Dietrich, you can't see him either. Oh, because of this thing. That's why I can't see him. Oh, cool. 1 HP. That was so useful. Let's go over here, sneak up behind him. Smuggler bro! Smuggler bro! Smuggler bros, no! Don't get killed! Can you see yet? Can you see this guy? Oh. Uh-oh, he's in trouble. He's in some real trouble now. Because I can see him. Line of sight blocked. Do I need to come over here? Can I see you now? Now I can see you. Now you're in big trouble because here comes the lightning. Still not quite good enough. Glory, finish him off for me. There we go. Let's go. Hey, optional. Keep Max alive. Awesome. Let's go talk to Maxum. Talk to him. Maxum looks up at the sound of your approach. If he's surprised to see you, he doesn't show it.
Crazy night, huh?
He pulls a flask from his jacket pocket and takes a long swig, then looks you in the eye.
I hope that this was worth the trouble. Any luck finding our money out there?
No money, but there are a few less racist in the world. All in all, I think we can call this one a win. He nods.
I can live with that.
Let's get back in the van.
Thank Christ that's over with. You okay, Alexander?
The young man looks shell-shocked. He holds his rifle clenched tight in his trembling hands.
Yeah, Uncle Dietrich. Yeah, I'm okay. But those guys, I knew them. One of them was my bunkmate. I killed him.
Couldn't be helped. If you hadn't, he'd have killed you. Believe it. We're gonna take you away from here. Back to the cruise bazaar. Get you the help that you need.
Yeah. Okay, Uncle. Okay.
Dietrich glances over his shoulder, locks eyes with you.
Thanks for this, boss. My nephew is safe, and I owe you. One other thing. The Dragon Slayer is happy too. We just did a ballsy thing. Protected my family and gave a monster a bloody nose in the process.
Glad to hear he approves.
You should be. When the Dragon Slayer is pleased, he tends to be generous with his rewards. He grins. I can feel the power coursing through me, boss. I don't know what form it'll take yet, but it's there. And soon enough, I'll be able to use it.
I don't mean to break this up, but we need to get moving. Kid, you're with us. The rest of you, pile into that other van. You can continue having your moment when we get back to Shatton Nest.
The Cruise Bazaar. The U-Bahn ride home feels especially comforting today. The Berlin chapter of the Humanist Poli Club has suffered a terrible blow. And you're the one who dealt it. Volker Stahl's plan to incite a bloody wave of violence across Berlin has been derailed. It isn't often that a Shadowrunner gets to prevent an atrocity on the job. And I think this is about where I'm going to end for tonight. But yeah, thank you for everyone who came by and watched. Thank you to anyone who's watching this on YouTube. But I think... Oh, wait, shoot, I was doing my outro, Paul! Paul, I was doing my outro!
BabyNoobCakes, I have new information to discuss about the estate. Please come as soon as you can.
Thanks, Paul. We wouldn't want to miss that, for sure. But let's go ahead and make a save. Call it right there. Be done with it. Thank you to everyone who came and watched. Thank you to everyone who's watching this on YouTube. And I think until next time, I'll catch you later.